Have you ever wondered if a gun could control the weather? No, this isn't science fiction or some far-fetched conspiracy theory. There was a time, not all that long ago, when people genuinely believed that a special type of cannon could summon rain or stop hailstorms. Yes, you heard that right. A firearm that could tame the heavens themselves. Intrigued? Let me take you down the mesmerizing and nearly unbelievable path of the weather-controlling firearms known as hail cannons or cloud-busting cannons. Let's rewind to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a period bustling with scientific discovery, but also one equally rife with speculative inventions. Farmers were plagued by hailstorms, which decimated crops and ruined livelihoods. Desperate for solutions, an ingenious yet bewildering idea gained traction. If loud, sudden explosions could disrupt the formation of clouds and hailstones, then a cannon might just become a farmer's weather savior. Enter the hail cannon. These massive bell-shaped firearms weren't designed to fight off human enemies or wild beasts. Instead, their sights were squarely on the skies. Packed with a mix of gunpowder and acetylene gas, these cannons would shoot shock waves into the air. The theory went like this. The shock waves would disturb the structure of hail-forming clouds, cracking apart hailstones before they ever reached the ground. Governments and farmers alike jumped on board. By 1896, hail cannons were being installed across various parts of Europe, especially in agricultural regions like northern Italy and France, regions notorious for hail damage. Towns pooled money to secure these contraptions. Cannon shots echoed in the countryside every time ominous clouds loomed. But did it actually work? Here's the wild part. While some claimed success, others argued that they were little more than noisy and expensive sky ornaments. Scientific consensus mostly leaned toward skepticism. Evidence supporting the hail cannon's effectiveness was anecdotal at best. Yet for years, and even decades, the faith in these weather guns held strong. Let me paint a vivid picture for you. Imagine standing in an open field, surrounded by acres of ripening crops. The sky grows dark, the wind howls, and heavy clouds gather ominously overhead. Farmers scramble to fire up their mighty hail cannon, and with a thunderous boom, a shockwave ripples through the air, an audible plea to the storm to calm its fury. What drama! What hope! And yet, nature often proved unforgiving. Still, hail cannons weren't just confined to controlling crops. The technology held fascination worldwide. A peculiar 20th century iteration came in the form of cloud-busting cannons. Some individuals, including the controversial psychoanalyst Wilhelm Reich, claimed to develop machines capable of not just deterring hail, but actively summoning rain. Reich's Cloudbuster was a different design, more of a series of metal pipes aiming skyward, but it was directly influenced by the hail cannon idea. Let's just say the scientific community gave Reich's rain gun the side eye, though it inspired similar experiments into rain-making technologies. If you're wondering whether hail cannons or their successors are used today, the answer is yes, but with a modern twist. Today's hail suppression often employs rocket-driven charges or even cloud seeding with silver iodide to prevent hailstones from forming. The bell-shaped cannons of yore have faded into history, their thunderous echoes relegated to tales of bygone bravado. Before you dismiss hail cannons entirely as a relic of pseudoscience, consider what they symbolize. These skyward guns represented humanity's deep-rooted need to control the uncontrollable. The battle against weather's wrath has driven us to extraordinary lengths, from primitive rituals to cutting-edge meteorology. While we may chuckle at the audacity of a cannon aimed at the clouds, it's also a testament to human ingenuity, desperation, and hope. So the next time you see storm clouds gathering, think of those hail cannons that once roared defiantly at nature. While they might not have been miracle machines, they remind us of something profoundly human, our unyielding determination to shape the world, even when the odds are stacked impossibly high. A firearm that could shape the weather. Almost too fantastical to believe, and yet undeniably real. Isn't history endlessly fascinating?